It is the weekend, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Football Prediction Podcast Show. Now, we have football predictions for you guys. From the thousands of sporting events available every day, we've narrowed them down to 10 sporting events that we find most profitable for you guys to be able to, make better informed decisions from, provide you insights about them and primary predictions. That's what we do on the channel. So, welcome everyone. It's your first time of coming across the channel. This is the kind of stuff that we do, trying to approach sports betting a different angle, different direction, trying to convert sports bettors, gamblers, and football prediction enthusiasts into what we like to call savvy sports traders. That's exactly what we are doing here. That's the journey that we are on. And on that journey, we've left you guys three resources that will help you be able to achieve the goal of beating the odds in the long run. And the first is bankroll management strategy. That's what you're seeing now. Try to see that one. It will help you know about how to manage the money aspect, of the game, basically. Okay, so that's why we set up, that's why we did that, video for you guys. So try to see that one. So that is covered. The next is how to create winning slips. That should appear on your screen now. So try to see that one also to know how to use the information that we provide here to carve out winning slips for yourselves. When you add that to the bankroll management strategy that you have, you should be on your way to beating the odds in the long run. That's the way we set up this one. And finally, we left you guys timestamps. Okay, so for those who are looking for specific sporting events, information about those, welcome. These events have been timestamped, so you can easily navigate your way around which of the events you are interested in, or just if you've been on the channel and you're looking to get information about specific sporting events, that's the place, to get that done on the timestamp level. Basically, it's in the description or the comment section of this video. So that being said, everyone, take 1 second of your time. We'd like to hear from you guys. We like your feedback. It's important to us to hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time coming across the channel, and all of this sounds like something you're interested in and you're really serious about taking your football prediction, sports betting, or gambling to the next level. Subscribe to the channel to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders that we're building on here. And everyone, do not forget to turn your notification bells on. It is very important to do that. It will help you not to miss out on important updates as we go on this journey to beating the odds, guys.
Liverpool and Chelsea meet at Anfield for a high-stakes Saturday lunchtime clash, with both sides looking to correct their recent trajectories. Liverpool returns home aiming to bounce back from a narrow 3-2 defeat at Manchester United, while Chelsea arrives in the midst of their worst run of form in 33 years following a 3-1 home loss to Nottingham Forest. Historically, these meetings have been evenly balanced, but Liverpool has won the last two home encounters against this opponent. Chelsea travels to Merseyside under interim boss Callum McFarlane, having lost 6 consecutive Premier League matches. The Blues have managed only one victory in their last 10 outings, a slump that has seen them drop to 9th place. Their task is further complicated by injuries to Estevao and Jesse Derry, while Jamie Gittens remains a doubt. Liverpool enters the weekend having won 3 of their last 4 league games at Anfield. Despite their recent loss at Old Trafford, Slot's side showed resilience by nearly overturning a 2-goal deficit. However, they face a significant injury list, with Emu Sola, Hugo Ekitike, and Georgi Mamadashvili all unavailable. Primary prediction: Liverpool to win. First, the contrast in confidence is stark. Chelsea is enduring a historic losing streak while Liverpool remains formidable at home. Second, both squads are dealing with depleted attacking options, which may place a higher premium on defensive organization and set-piece efficiency. Finally, despite Liverpool's own injury concerns, Chelsea's recent inability to find the net, highlighted by a recent 5-match goal drought, suggests they will struggle to exploit a rotated Liverpool backline. This matchup features a clear divide in momentum. While Liverpool must navigate several key absences, Chelsea's record-breaking run of defeats suggests a side struggling for identity and stability. Fulham and AFC Bournemouth meet at Craven Cottage for a high-stakes clash as the Premier League enters its final 3 match weeks. The Cottagers are looking to recover from a 3-0 defeat at Arsenal, while the Cherries arrive in West London riding an astonishing 15-game unbeaten run. Historically, Bournemouth has dominated this fixture, remaining unbeaten in 26 of their 34 meetings with Fulham. AFC Bournemouth currently occupies 6th place and has been a model of attacking consistency under Andoni Iraola, scoring in every away fixture in 2026. Their high-intensity, vertical style was on full display in a recent 3-0 victory over Crystal Palace. However, late fitness assessments are required for Julio Sola, Lewis Cook, and Justin Kluivert. Fulham sits in 11th place with 48 points and remains a formidable force at home, where they have secured 10 of their 14 victories this season. Marco Silva will be without Ryan Sessegnon and Alex Iwobi, while Sander Berge faces a late fitness test. Primary prediction: AFC Bournemouth Asian Handicap 0, also known as Draw No Bet. First, Bournemouth's extraordinary momentum and historic unbeaten streak provide them with a massive psychological edge. Second, while Fulham boasts a strong defensive record at home, conceding just 1.12 goals per match, they face a Bournemouth attack operating at its peak. Finally, the stakes for European qualification are high, likely leading to a tactical battle between two of the league's most astute managers. This contest features a clash between a defensive home stronghold and a relentless visiting offense. Given the visitors' superior scoring record on the road and their current momentum, they are well positioned to maintain their push for a Champions League place. A high-quality affair is expected, with the visitors likely to edge out the hosts.
Sunderland and Manchester United meet at the Stadium of Light for a Premier League clash with contrasting motivations. While Manchester United has already mathematically secured a Champions League berth, Sunderland is desperate to end a 3-game winless run. Historically, United has dominated this fixture, winning 6 of the last 10 meetings, including a 2-0 victory at Old Trafford earlier this season. Manchester United arrives as one of the league's most informed teams under Michael Carrick, currently sitting in 3rd place. Their clinical edge is evident, with over 2 goals scored in 7 of their last 8 outings. Though Benjamin Sesko and Matthijs de Ligt are sidelined, the return of Lisandro Martinez bolsters a side that has been statistically elite since mid-January. Sunderland, meanwhile, has struggled defensively, conceding 10 goals in their last 3 matches. Their challenge is steepened by the suspension of Daniel Ballard and injuries to Romain Mondo and potentially Bertrand Traoré. Primary prediction: over 2.5 goals. First, Manchester United's prolific form has seen over 2.5 goals in 71% of their away matches this season. Second, Sunderland's recent defensive slump has left them vulnerable to high-caliber attacks, particularly with key personnel missing in the backline. Finally, while United has achieved its primary goal, Carrick's tactical setup continues to favour high-scoring, expansive football, matching Sunderland's need to push for a result at home. This matchup features two sides that consistently participate in high-scoring affairs. Given the host's defensive struggles and the visitors' offensive efficiency, an open and goal-rich contest is expected. Both tactical tendencies point toward a match where the attacking units will dictate the narrative.
Stuttgart and Bayer Leverkusen meet at the MHP Arena for a high-stakes round 33 clash with both sides level on 58 points in the race for Champions League qualification. While Stuttgart dominated the reverse fixture with a 4-1 victory, Leverkusen enters this meeting in superior form after back-to-back wins. Historically, these encounters have been highly prolific, with both teams finding the net in 8 of their last 10 meetings. Bayer Leverkusen arrives with renewed momentum, having netted 6 goals in their last 2 outings. Their offense remains a standout feature of the 2025-26 campaign, though Xabi Alonso must navigate the absences of Lucas Vazquez and Martin Terrier. Stuttgart enters the fixture looking to stabilize their season after consecutive draws. Despite a slight dip in results, the Reds remain one of the division's most prolific sides, with half of their matches this season producing 4 or more goals. The host will be without the suspended Atikan Karazor, alongside the injured Lazar Jovanovic and Finn Jelch. Primary prediction: over 3.5 goals. First, both teams are tied in the standings, creating a tactical necessity for a victory that should discourage defensive caution. Second, Stuttgart's tendency to participate in high-scoring affairs, averaging 2.3 goals over their last 7 games, aligns with Leverkusen's rediscovered clinical edge. Finally, 5 of the last 6 head-to-head meetings have exceeded the 3.5 goal threshold, establishing a clear historical trend for high-octane matchups between these two offensive units. This encounter is perfectly set for an expansive display as both teams prioritize a decisive result to secure a seat at Europe's elite table. Given the high-caliber attacking talent on both sides and the defensive absences, the statistical likelihood of a goal-rich affair is high. As the Champions League race reaches its peak, an offensive shootout is the anticipated narrative for Saturday's clash.
VfL Wolfsburg and Bayern Munich meet at the Volkswagen Arena for a high-stakes Bundesliga clash. While Bayern has already secured a record-extending 35th title, Wolfsburg is fighting for survival, sitting in 16th place, the relegation playoff spot, 6 points from automatic safety with 2 games left. Historically, Bayern has dominated this fixture, winning 52 of 64 meetings, including a massive 8-1 victory in the reverse fixture earlier this season. Wolfsburg enters this match on a 3-match unbeaten streak under Dieter Hecking, showing improved defensive grit at a crucial moment. However, they hold the league's worst home record and face a massive injury list that includes captain Maximilian Arnold and Jonas Wind. Bayern travels to Lower Saxony following a painful midweek Champions League exit. Under Vincent Kompany, the champions have scored a record 116 goals this season, though mental and physical fatigue from their continental exploits may now be significant factors. With the title already won, Kompany is expected to rotate his squad, especially with Serge Gnabry sidelined. Primary prediction: VfL Wolfsburg win with a plus 1.5 Asian handicap. First, the motivation gap is immense. Wolfsburg is playing for their top-flight lives while Bayern has no domestic objectives left to pursue. Second, Wolfsburg's poor home form is a major hurdle, but their recent defensive discipline may frustrate a weary or emotionally drained Bayern side. Finally, potential squad rotation in the Bayern 11 could disrupt their usual clinical efficiency, allowing the hosts to remain competitive. While Bayern remains the statistical favorite, Wolfsburg's desperation and the visitors' post-European fatigue suggest a much tighter contest than their previous blowout. The Wolves are expected to show enough resilience in their final homestand to keep the scoreline respectable.
Cagliari and Udinese meet at the Unipo Domus this Saturday for a Serie A clash defined by mid-table stability and defensive resilience. With 10 points separating the two sides, the Sardinians have shown great character recently to pull 9 points clear of the drop zone. Udinese, currently sitting 11th with 47 points, arrive with the comfort of mid-table safety and a strong away record. Historically, this fixture has been a cagey affair, averaging just over 2 goals per game, with 5 of the last 11 meetings ending in draws. Udinese enter this fixture as one of the league's most improved travelers under Costa Ronjek. The Little Zebras are currently unbeaten in 4 straight away matches, a run highlighted by a stunning 3-0 victory at San Siro against AC Milan and a recent 2-0 success over Torino. Their current form, only 1 loss in their last 6 outings, suggests a team that has prioritized defensive structure and clinical transitions. However, Ronjek must navigate several key absences, as Nicolo Bartola and Alessandro Zanoli are ruled out, while Christian Cabasili serves a suspension. Cagliari have shown remarkable bounce-back ability following a heavy defeat to Inter earlier this spring. Fabio Paisiquen's side quickly regained their footing by defeating Atalanta 3-2 at home and securing a disciplined goalless draw against Bologna last weekend. Their strength lies in their performances at the Unipo Domus, where they have become increasingly difficult to break down, conceding more than once in only 2 of their last 8 home league fixtures. The squad depth will be tested, however, as a lengthy injury list includes long-term absentees Mattia Folici and Riyad Idrissai, along with Leonardo Pavoletti. Primary prediction: under 2.5 goals. First, both sides have recently favored organization over expansion, with Cagliari proving resilient at home and Udinese arriving with a disciplined away mindset. Second, 5 of the last 11 head-to-head meetings have ended in a tie, reflecting the competitive and often tight nature of this matchup. Finally, with Udinese averaging only 0.8 goals conceded per game recently and Cagliari keeping clean sheets in key homestands, a high-scoring shootout appears unlikely. This encounter is said to be a battle of attrition as both managers are aware that a point serves their respective goals of consolidation and safety. Given that both teams average a combined 2.26 goals per game this campaign and historical trends lean toward the modest, a tight and measured 90 minutes is the anticipated outcome.
Lazio and Inter Milan meet at the Stadio Olimpico for a tactical rehearsal just days before their Coppa Italia final clash. With Inter having secured the Serie A title last weekend, Christian Chivu's men arrive with a 12-point cushion and the pressure off. Lazio enters in high spirits following an away win at Cremonese, looking to use this fixture as a psychological springboard for next week's silverware decider. Lazio has found their stride, boasting 5 wins in their last 10 outings. Maurizio Sarri's side has proven they can compete with the elite, though he faces a minor defensive crisis with Ivan Provedel, Alessio Foleneto, and Mario Hila sidelined. Inter's defensive resolve has softened since nearing the title, conceding 2 or more goals in 4 of their last 6 matches. However, their attacking potency remains undeniable through Marcus Thuram and Henrik Mkhitaryan, contributing to a trend where both teams have scored in 6 of Inter's last 8 games. Primary prediction: both teams to score. First, 9 of the last 12 meetings have seen both teams find the net, establishing a clear historical trend. Second, Inter is widely expected to rotate heavily to keep starters fresh for the cup final, which may further impact their defensive concentration. Finally, Lazio's recent momentum and confidence from their unbeaten home run suggest they are well positioned to exploit any drop in the champions' intensity. With Inter potentially fielding an experimental lineup and Lazio playing for a psychological edge, an open encounter is expected where both attacks find joy.
Elche and Alaves meet at the Estadio Manuel Martinez Valero for a high-stakes relegation 6-pointer with only 3 rounds remaining. Elche sits 2 points above the danger zone, while Alaves occupies 19th place, trailing safety by a single point. Historically, Alaves has held the upper hand, winning 3 of the last 4 meetings, including a 3-1 victory in the reverse fixture earlier this season. Alaves enters this trip needing to fix defensive lapses after conceding 4 goals against Athletic Bilbao. Despite that 4-2 defeat, Quique Sanchez Flores' side has shown significant offensive potential, netting 14 goals in their last 6 matches. However, they must shuffle their lineup as Carlos Alena is suspended, joining Lucas Boy and Carlos Protesoni on the sidelines. Elche returns home in strong form with 3 wins in their last 4 games. Although they lost 3-1 to Celta Vigo last weekend, they created superior chances and have scored 6 goals in their last 3 outings. Eder Sorebio's squad is in good health, missing only Adam Boya and Iago Alonso. Primary prediction: over 2.5 goals. First, the necessity for victory should outweigh defensive caution for both sides. Second, both teams have shifted to an expansive style. Elche's last 3 matches exceeded the 2.5 goal threshold, while Alaves has been involved in high-scoring affairs recently. Finally, Alaves' defensive vulnerabilities combined with Elche's clinical home edge suggest a cagey affair is unlikely. Given the consistent attacking output from both managers, a goal-rich afternoon is anticipated as they prioritize 3 points over a draw. Atletico Madrid and Celta Vigo meet at the Metropolitano for a pivotal round 35 clash as both sides chase European qualification. Sitting fourth with 63 points, Atletico aims to secure its Champions League spot and move past the midweek continental exit. Celta Vigo, currently in 6th, arrives looking to solidify its own European ambitions. Historically, this venue has been a fortress for the hosts. Celta has not won here since 2007, and 4 of their last 6 meetings have seen fewer than 3 goals. Celta Vigo enters the final stretch following a vital 3-1 win over Elche, which ended a difficult run of 5 losses in 6 games. However, Claudio Girardes faces a defensive crisis with Karl Starfelt injured and Javi Rueda suspended. With Matias Vecino and Miguel Roman also unavailable, Celta's depth will be tested against an Atletico side that has won 14 of 17 home league matches this season. The hosts must also adapt to personal losses, most notably the absence of Julian Alvarez, alongside Pablo Barrios and Nicolas Gonzalez. Primary prediction: Atletico Madrid to win. First, Atletico's home dominance is a major hurdle for a visiting side that has historically struggled in the capital. Second, Celta's significant defensive absences arrive at a moment when they must face a side averaging nearly 2 goals per game at home. Finally, the motivation gap is slim, but Atletico's experience in navigating high-pressure, late-season fixtures often proves decisive. While Celta has the quality to trouble many defenses, their lack of consistency and defensive dining suggest an uphill battle. Atletico's need for a rebound result and their superior home record provide them with a significant psychological edge.
Middlesbrough and Southampton meet at the Riverside Stadium for the first leg of a high-stakes championship playoff semi-final. Both sides finished the grueling campaign level on points, setting the stage for a dramatic, two-legged final for a spot at Wembley. Historically, Middlesbrough has held the upper hand recently, remaining unbeaten in their last 4 encounters, including a dominant 4-0 victory at this venue during the regular season. Southampton arrives as one of the most resilient sides in the country, having suffered just 1 defeat in their last 23 matches. Under Thunder Eckert, the Saints have prioritized little attacking efficiency, though they must navigate this leg with a depleted backline as Jack Stevens and Mats Roslev Rasmussen are ruled out. Middlesbrough enters the playoffs as a prolific, attack-minded outfit. Kim Helberg's side amassed 10 goals in their final 4 matches, but they face their own selection headaches with Alfie Jones and Dara Lenahan sidelined in central defense. Primary prediction: over 2.5 goals. First, both managers prioritize proactive, pressing football, which traditionally leads to open contest. Second, the defensive absentees for both squads suggest that neither side will be able to rely solely on a pack-the-bus strategy. Finally, the recent form of both teams points toward high offensive output. Southampton has averaged 2.5 goals per game over their last 8 outings, while Middlesbrough has been involved in several high-scoring affairs throughout the spring. This semi-final opener is said to be a tactical shootout, with both sides desperate to secure a first-leg advantage and boasting some of the most potent forward lines in the league. A cagey, defensive affair appears unlikely. Given the clear offensive philosophies of Helberg and Eckert, a high-scoring encounter is the anticipated outcome.